America, the land of freedom, the land of dreams. But some dreams turn into nightmares. Grand hotels, where you expect peace and comfort. But what if someone is watching you from behind the wall? Today, we explore haunted hotels, places where guests check in, but some never check out. Get ready, because the night journey begins now. High in the Colorado mountains lies a hotel, the Stanley Hotel. Built in 1909, it was once a peaceful retreat where people came to relax. But one night, author Stephen King stayed in room 217. That night inspired him to write The Shining, one of the most famous horror novels of all time. Did something happen that night? Something beyond human explanation? People claim that room 217 is still haunted by a maid named Elizabeth Wilson. Lights switch on by themselves. Drawers open and close. In the ballroom, a piano plays with no one around. Guests have heard the footsteps of children when no child was there. Are these just stories? Or is there something still alive in the silence? Eureka Springs, Arkansas. A grand Victorian building, the Crescent Hotel. Beautiful on the outside, but the inside hides a darker truth. In the 1930s, a man named Norman Baker turned the hotel into a fake hospital. He claimed to cure cancer, but instead he brought death. Many who came for healing never left, and some say their spirits still linger. In room 419, a ghost named Theodora is said to organize the drawers. At night, people have seen a nurse pushing a gurney down the hallway. Guests report sudden chills, racing heartbeats, and a deep sense of unease. Maybe it's the souls who never found their way out. In the desert city of Flagstaff, Arizona, stands an old hotel, Hotel Monte Vista. Once a hotspot for movie stars, today it's a playground for ghosts. Room 306 was once home to a long-term guest, known as the Meat Man. Now, guests report strange smells and even feel invisible hands touching them. A ghostly bellboy knocks on doors at night, but when you open, there's no one there. These aren't just stories. New sightings happen every month. Would you dare spend a night there? Docked in Long Beach, California, is the retired ocean liner, Queen Mary. It's now a floating hotel, but it carries more than passengers. It carries ghosts. During World War II, the ship saw tragedy. In one incident, a smaller ship collided with it. Hundreds died. Room B340 was closed for years due to terrifying paranormal activity. A little girl named Jackie is said to haunt the swimming pool. Doors slam shut by themselves. Footsteps echo through empty hallways. Some guests say they felt invisible hands on their throat in the dark. In Louisiana lies the Myrtles Plantation, now a cozy bed and breakfast. But many believe it's the most haunted house in America. More than 10 murders took place here. The most famous ghost? Chloe, a slave girl who was hanged as punishment. Her spirit is seen wandering the house, wearing a green turban. Guests report photos that move on their own, the sound of crying children, and faces appearing in antique mirrors. Do you have the courage to stand in front of that mirror? In Milwaukee, Wisconsin, sits a luxurious hotel, the Pfister. Elegant on the outside, but haunted within. Several Major League Baseball players have spoken about strange experiences. Clothes moving on their own, TVs switching on without a remote. The sound of breathing right next to their ears. One player said, "I had to sleep with the lights on. This place isn't right." Star or no star, fear doesn't discriminate at the Pfister.